Hello, and welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Spicy Toast Gaming video. Today we're covering Diana and how she changes at max level. Now this is part of an ongoing series. We already have done an episode for Teemo and Annie, and we're just covering how champions change as they get maxed out. Now we say max level, but we mean both level 30 and 3 stars. So, as maxed out as you can get for the champion. Now, all champions generally tend to get a bit faster as they level up because you're getting more powerful and you're able to end games sooner. But some champions really get a major shift in how they play or just their general play style when they get higher up. So, Diana is one champion that your play style at max level is quite different to how you're playing in the early game. So let's take a look at the star powers first. We'll start with the 2-star, +1 starting mana. When you play your first card each round, refill 1 mana. Now Diana is a Nightfall deck. That means her cards get a bonus if it's not the first card that is played each round. So this 2-star is helping you play some other cheap card first, so that you can play your other cards for their full effect. Now the 3 cost, or the 3-star, is allies have Nightfall, grant me 2 power, and quick attack. If I already have quick attack, grant me double attack instead. So that's very powerful. You have an aggressive deck, so letting all your units have quick attack or double attack is a very powerful increase. Now, the starting deck is very well made, really works for the Nightfall aspect. You have some good cards like Heaven's Align, Lunari Dustbringer, and then Mountain Goat that are able to work as the first spell or first card you play, or generate a card that works well as the first card you play to trigger that Nightfall effect. So, really good cards, very aggressive early. At level 15, you get Pale Cascade with Hextech Fabricator, giving you pretty big power spike, and you're really relying on your deck for your early levels, and it is a well-made deck, and you get a lot of good upgrades. But the thing is, as you level Diana up more and more, you need to rely on your deck less and less, and it goes from being focused on your deck as a whole to really purely focused on Diana, and she really takes over the entire deck. Normally, once you get Diana around level 20, and especially once you max her out with the 3 stars, everything focuses just on her. Any powers you're getting are considered, will this help Diana end the game in the first round? On the board, you're only going for champion item nodes. Everything begins focusing on her because she gets the power to end the game within the first round or two. She is essentially the most consistent and best champion in the game for ending the game in the first round. Now, we'll break down how she does this. So, as you see, she has quick attack, which means if you play her with Nightfall, she's going to get double attack. She starts out as a 2-2, but again, with that star power, she's going to be granted 2 more power, so she's going to be a 4-2 with double attack. So when she attacks, since she hits twice, she's actually going to be 8 damage right out the gate. Now what people do, the best relics for her are Gale Force and Troll Kings. So Gale Force, you get 2 attack tokens, so you can attack once, 8 damage, you then get to attack again for your standard attack, and you do another 8 damage. The Troll King's Crown is very important, especially with double attack. That way you're actually using all of your damage and it's going through to kill the Nexus. If you don't have double attack, what normally happens is they just use some small unit to block you. Your first attack kills them, and then your second attack from the double attack fizzles out. So Overwhelm, very important. So Gale Force, Overwhelm, and then the third option is kind of up to you. Banshee's Veil is good for extra protection, so you don't get frostbitten or mystic shotted or something like that. Another very strong one is the Warhammer. So any increases to her stats are very powerful. With the Warhammer, it says 2 more power, so that's going to bring you to 6. Then with double attack, that means you're hitting for 12 damage with your scout attack, and then you're hitting for another 12 damage with your standard attack. So that is absolutely massive, especially for the start of the game before you have any other items for your champion. In most battles, the first fight only has 20 health, even at the highest level, like against Galio or Aurelion Sol. So already, the start of the game, you're able to just attack and end the game in the first round, which is pretty crazy. Another relic that can be quite good for Diana is Bounty Hunter's Renown. I have 1/1 for every 200 gold you have. Quite often at the end of an adventure, you have a large amount of extra gold, and so you're able to use that to give Diana a whole bunch of stats, and again, end the game very quickly. Now this is just how she's starting out. Like I said, all powers you're getting, you're focusing on, will this make Diana stronger? So you can have things like Yip's Genius. All your 1-cost units have 2/2, and you're able to get Diana to 1 cost pretty easily. With the Dustbringer, they have the Dusk Petal Dusk. Next card with Nightfall you play costs 1 less this round. You're able to play this, then play Diana, and she is a 1 cost, getting those extra stats. Also, all throughout the entire adventure, you're looking for any champion item chest you can. So you're trying to throw anything on Diana that will help, such as Twin Shadows to summon an ephemeral copy, or just extra stats. Giving her more power has a massive effect for ending the game, so that can really help you out. So normally, Diana, she completely shifts. Your game plan really shifts from focusing on your deck, focusing on getting your Nightfall every single round, to just focusing on Diana and ending the game in the first round. So if you like a deck where you're trying to end the game in the very first round, or if you're wanting a very powerful Targon unit, Diana is definitely the way to go. Now, most other champions, such as Annie, they still have other playstyles that are viable, that don't have too much of a stronger win condition. So for Annie, you can go for a more normal standard playstyle or setup with relics, and you'll end the game fairly quickly. Or you can go for like a Dreadway build and try to burst the enemy down. Now, while that can be very powerful, that doesn't scale as well, and you're really going to struggle to defeat like Aurelion Sol unless you get some good upgrades with that sort of playstyle. So there's different cases where you might want to play one Annie build over the other. Some different scenarios where each one has their own strengths. With Diana, while there are other builds you can go with, the OTK build with Gale Force and Overwhelm, and just trying to completely focus on Diana, is the best build in essentially all situations. Any other build you're going with is just going to be flat out weaker in just about every single situation. So that's why with Diana, you don't really have as much of a choice for how you want to play. If you're wanting to play her the best, you're going to go with this build. So while she is a lot of fun, and you can have some absolutely crazy matches with her, debatably the best champion in the game, it really does shine out all other builds with Diana, and really moves the focus away from her very well-made deck just to her. Alright, that's it for the Diana video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to be doing these every couple days. Try not to do them back-to-back too much, but we already did one for Annie and Teemo, so look at the channel if you're interested in those. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching that whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, maybe hit that notification bell. We're putting out daily videos for Path of Champions, sometimes multiple videos every single day. And if you want to support the channel, hit that join button down below for more information. That's going to keep me here doing what I love, which is putting out content for all of you. I hope you all have a great day.